Hello, hello. Welcome in, my beautiful friends. It's Dion at the Blushing Mint. Thank you for stopping by today and checking out what's going on in my shed. There has not been a lot of anything happening in my craft room, friends. Simply right now, we're just working through the challenge. And right now, it's time for another hashtag TBM 2025 weekly challenge video. So this week's challenge is for week 39. And this you guys will see on Sunday, September 21st. How are we all the way at the end of September nearly? Friends, I have a bunch of bright light coming in from this side of my studio, and I'm trying to balance it, but it's rough. So here is our words for the week. Potential and blue. In case you can't see that well, it is blue. Potential and blue. That is what we have to work with this week. And so let's jump into it. As always, if you are following along and creating with the challenge, please make sure you're using the hashtag TBM 2025 weekly challenge so that I can find you on social media. I do go out and look at every one of your projects that you do share, even though I may not get my comments in there. It depends on what device I'm working with at the time. Gosh, this light, I'm on the struggle bus with light, friends. I don't know what or why my light is just wrecking havoc. I actually believe that my camera may be going kaput after last week's disaster, and then this week I can't get the lights right. So I think that I may be having a camera malfunction. That would be about my luck. So this is where we are this week in our challenge. First things first, let's put our little let's cover our little fold here so that we make sure that we have stability in our book. I just am grabbing a piece of paper that I have on my desk already. And then I can just maybe rip this off. So how has everybody been? Hoping that my head's not in the camera, but I'm sure it probably is because that's just the way that I roll. How's everybody been? Guys, I have not been doing a lot of anything. My pickup is in the shop for its repairs. And I don't even remember when that happened. I think maybe that was last week. Otherwise, I went to Billings for a couple days with Michaela this week. I'm filming this on Saturday. And I've not done much of anything. Okay, so I'm going to set this whole thing aside because I'm going to play in some watercolors. That is what I'm going to do for this. And so I have cut a piece of, oh gosh, you guys, this light, I'm sorry, I just don't know why it wants to play like this. Oh, there. Now, can I get it to stay there? Hold on. I gotta, let me reframe here. Wrong way. See if I can. Okay, let's see what happens. All right. I have a piece of watercolor paper here. I've grabbed out my pans of watercolor, and we are going to paint in the blues. We're going to paint in the blues, my friends. I need to find a paintbrush because, of course, I would not have been that organized today. Why, no, I wouldn't be. So here are my paintbrushes. And I got some water. I got some extra water. And I have a little jar here that I can put some water in to clean my brush. So let me just throw this off the deck real quick. Are you out here in the shade, buddy? Oh, in the shade? You want to come in and see Mom? Come on. Come on, you gonna come in or you gonna lay on the deck? Come on. Yeah, you can come in. Hi, buddy. Hi, buddy. You being a good boy. Yeah, you're a sweet boy. Cooper's just hanging out on the deck, watching life pass by. Okay. So this is clean water here. All right, guys. I'll get it together here. Most important thing is, will the video actually run today? That's like the most important thing. Okay, so I am going to start by, maybe I am, friends, maybe I'm not, I don't know. I'm going to spray my blues here with some water, clean water, and get those going. And then find a brush. It doesn't matter. I'm not an artist by any stretch of the imaginations, and I will never claim to be. So this is just me playing, friends. That's just how it is. It's just me playing. So I want to start, and I am going to just start covering the back of my paper here in some gradients of blues. Yes, this is perfect. Perfect. I just want this beautiful, light, sky-colored backdrop. That's my goal here. All light up at the top. Just a hair's breadth darker down here, maybe. Perfection. It looks very, very dark on the screen. It appears differently in my light, and that's okay. And so now what I'm going to do is I'm just going to dry this off real quick. Take a drink of my Coke here because, you know, Coke does my body good. It really doesn't, but it's my story. Just want to get this mostly dry. And I'm going to put this in my book. Always dry the underneath also, because we're going to put glue on it. So yeah, so what's everybody been up to? The end of the summer is over. Tomorrow Sunday, so the day that you guys are seeing this, Sunday, the first day of autumn, I believe. Yes, it's sweater weather. Love me some sweater weather. Sweater weather, fall leaves, cozy beverages, chai tea. Those are the things that make me happy. Happy, happy, happy. Okay, and you know what? This is good. This is just a little, it's an imperfection, and it is going to be perfect. I have a plan for that. Okay. So, I was going to maybe give it a little bit of sparkle because I feel like it. So let's do that after the fact. Let's give it a little sparkle because this is about potential. And sometimes you need a little sparkle to see your full potential. So let's give it a little sparkle here. Love, 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 talking love, 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 love. Got a couple different, guys, it's just the slightest, and I do mean slightest color of like mica. So just think, not glitter, not, just a light mica sprinkle. Love it. Okay. Set that aside. Try again. Sorry. Try again. Unlike trying again, try again. Beautiful. Look, it could be the ocean. It could be the sky. It in itself has so much potential. Just this one little sheet of paper here. Okay, I feel good about that. I'm going to set that aside over here. Take this, set that over there. Get over here so you can see what I got going on. All right, friends, lovely. Here we are. Can you still see me? Now I feel like I'm dark. Now I feel like I'm playing in the dark, but that's all right. It's all right. It's what works on your guys' screens. So I hope it's working. Ooh. Get my little book over here. All right. Here's my page. And here is my thing. Let's ink around the edges because it's my book and that's what I do. So yeah, I don't have anything, like I have not had anything going on. Thank you for the prayers for Aunt Joyce. She is now in her own home, so that is fabulous. She is doing better. So thank you all for the prayers for Aunt Joyce. And yeah, otherwise, I have been crazy as ever with Avon. I do mean crazy as ever with my Avon business. It's been insane. But I am having a blast, and I ship all over the U.S. So if I can help, let me know. Otherwise, that's it. That's literally it. That's been what I've been doing. I may go see my parents tomorrow. It depends on if I wake up and have a migraine headache again or not. We'll see. But that's kind of on my agenda. Otherwise, I just got nothing. I got nothing. Learning about, just learning about the evil of people lately. Learning about just a lot about the evil of people. People that you think are close to you. People that you trust. People that you do business with. Life is, life can sometimes rock you to your core, and I don't like that, and I hope that if you've never experienced it, that you never are in a position where you do experience it, because it is soul crushing to find out that people that you've helped and people that you've built up and people that you respected and whatnot are just not good people. Just not good people. And I always say, as long as I can look myself in the mirror and know that I have done my best and I have been honest and true and kind, and that I can go to bed guilt-free, and my conscience is clear, and I know who I am. And I just wonder sometimes how these people sleep at night. Like, how do you sleep at night when you take advantage of other people? It blows my mind. So, okay. Oh, I love that. That turned out so beautiful. Love it. Okay, and now, here is the quote that I'm using, friends. Here is the quote that I'm using. And I, of course, printed it in 2 different fonts because I wasn't sure. I have, "The sky is not the limit. It's just the beginning of our potential." I have it in that one, and I have it in this one. And I love that because, everybody always says the sky is the limit. But is the sky the limit? Like, can we not go beyond it? Our potential is limitless, so why are we limiting ourselves to the sky? So, this is the quote that I'm going to use. I actually think on this spread, I do like this smaller one. I'm surprised because I really wanted to like the bigger one. That's okay. And then I fussy cut, friends. Those of you who know how much I hate to fussy cut, I fussy cut some things. I fussy cut a few things to get our thoughts and potential beyond, into, and possibly beyond the sky. So I've got some hot air balloons. That I fussy cut. Oh. I actually liked this arrangement better. And then I also hang on, sorry, I didn't ink. I also fussy cut some airplanes, some paper airplanes. because you can write your thoughts, your hopes, and your dreams on a paper airplane and send it sailing up into the sky and beyond. So I got some paper airplanes here. Oh my gosh, it's toasty in here today. I have not had the heat or the air on in my shed, and of course I haven't been out here in over a week. And we want to make sure that these things are going upward because they are into our sky. They are up, 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 and into our sky. Love it, love it. So, cute. It's cute. It's not my typical arrangement, guys. I get it. It's not. These things are not typically where I have been creating, but what I have been doing, I've been in a funk. And so I'm trying something different. Trying something different. That's all it is, friends. Okay. Love it. Let's put this down here in the corner. And I'm using Fabri-Tac. Because it's going on this watercolor paper, and that paper is heavier, plus it's also been wet, so I like knowing that Fabri-Tac's going to cover it all, so that's why I like Fabri-Tac. Love it. Okay, and then I'm just going to use Fabri-Tac on all my pieces just because. Now, come on. Pretty simple, my friends. Pretty simple, but that's okay. Kind of like last week's. It's wisdom. It's wisdom, friends. Don't put tomatoes in fruit salad. Just saying, even if they are fruit. Good things to know. Good things to know that the sky doesn't have to be the limit, even though that's what everybody says. You can think beyond it. Grow beyond it. Grow beyond what people say is our limits. We don't have to have limits. Except in spending. I mean, in spending it is kind of important to have a limit. Sometimes I don't know what that limit is, but, you know, until it's too late. But that's okay. That's okay. That's okay. And there is a lone fly in here that is about to send me into orbit. I'm jumping on one of these dang paper airplanes and I'm going into orbit because this fly is about to send me there. I'm telling you. Ugh, I've chased it around with the dang fly swatter and it eludes me. It eludes me just like my fortune eludes me. The fly eludes me. It is okay. It is okay. Okay, friends, super easy little page again this week, but I do love it. Sometimes simple is best. Sometimes, we just get so complicated in trying to create something that's so perfect and so over the top, and we just need to jump back into the fact that simple is impactful too. So this, my friends, is where I'm at for this week. Why did that not want to stick? I don't know. Okay, that is where we are for the week, my friends. The sky is not the limit. It's just the beginning of our potential. And so jump aboard a hot air balloon, send up a paper airplane, and throw your potential out there into the bright blue yonder, and let us all reach our true potential. That is what we have for this week, my friends. So I hope that you guys have an absolutely wonderful, wonderful week. And I pray that wherever you are well, you're happy, and you're safe. And I just appreciate each one of you being here and joining me. And I can't wait to see what all you create. Until next time, friends, take care, be well, and we'll chat again real soon. Bye-bye.